What's going on? How are y'all out there in video world today? Brian Parker with the Brian Parker Group. Today we're going to talk a little bit of alternative lending program specific to a bank statement program. This is really meant for borrowers that are self-employed, 2 years or longer, but you write everything off in your tax returns, right? So when we go to do your tax return analysis through your Schedule C, and then if you also file either a business return for a 1065 or an 1120, and by the time we get done calculating everything, and your CPA, your tax preparer does a great job, your income, what you see in your bank account really isn't what we see on paper to qualify you for a loan. So the bank statement program can help you with that. And the way that's really going to work, there's two different analyses that your lender can use. We can look at a 12-month bank statement program or a 24-month bank statement program. And we're probably going to look at both and see which one fits your qualifying the best, that helps you most in your income and stuff like that. And then from there, we'll make our recommendations to you. It's a really good program. I mean, do expect higher interest rates with it. It's not going to be your conventional 30-year fixed interest rate, but it will allow down to a 640 credit score. You can put as little as 10% down on a primary home, or as little as 20% down on a vacation second home, or even an investment property in doing that. We're not going to look at any tax returns. And the way we look at those bank statements is we're going to go in and look at each month and take every deposit. Okay. Now those deposits are going to get scrutinized pretty good, meaning they can't be transfers from one bank account to another. They can't be deposits where there's an influx of money coming in from you as the owner or another business partner. It's got to be really straight receipts of income that you had done for the prior 12 or 24 months of work. And then we're going to average all that out to come up with an income for you. From there, we can make recommendations as far as interest rates. You can put it on a fixed rate program or an ARM. Most likely the rates on fixed rate are going to be better, even though they're going to be higher than conventional market rates. Most likely they do come with a prepayment penalty. In some states, you are able to avoid the prepayment penalty. But when you do that, you're going to get a little bit higher rate than instead if you took a 1 year, 2 year, or 3 year prepayment penalty. Right now in the current market environment, whenever rates are higher, I would tell you to take at least a 1 year prepayment penalty to get you a lower rate, maybe a 2 year, give enough time for rates to come down, and also maybe enough time for you to work in your business and with your CPA, your tax preparer, to show some income flowing into that tax return. So as you go to refinance out of this higher rate loan, you can do it with a traditional conventional mortgage. I won't go into too many details, but I have a client, multiple times we've worked together, owned a dental practice, and we had to set him up on how to plan to buy the home that he wanted to buy. It was a brand new construction, a little over $1 million. And how he had to work with his CPA to put the figures together in his taxes so he could qualify for the traditional mortgage. Now, we can't tell you or the CPA what to do, but in our case, what we did is we worked with him and we worked with the CPA to say, this is how we review the income. So however you need to input it before you actually file that tax return, if you have leeway to make adjustments, let me review the tax return for you and the customer and see if that's the income he needs to qualify for a traditional loan. So that's your bank statement program. That's one of the many alternative lending platforms that are out there. If you don't fit the traditional box of the conventional FHA, VA, or USDA loan, don't think there's not an option out there for you. I'm Brian Parker with the Brian Parker Group. Look forward to seeing you next time. God bless you. Hope you have a great day.